Yesterday was a fantastic day for me in Alchemy Stars. Now, it's one of those games, because it's PvE only, you're not too stressed about, pushing the meta as hard. But I'm lucky, one of my favorite units is meta, and I did manage to pull her, and that is Beverly. I was so happy. So I had to do like 15 extra summons to get one of those, early bird reward thingies. I had like 15 left to do, and it spat out a Beverly. I am pumped for it. I think Beverly's absolutely fantastic. Like, I just love her design. Her and Vivian, probably my two favorite designs in the game. And I can't wait to get her to Ascension 3 just to literally unlock the art, because it is, once again, it's not... This is a whole nother topic in itself that might get another video. But the last couple of days until I pulled Beverly, I don't know what the end game of this game is. I'm very confused by it. We'll probably make a whole video on it, but I'm struggling for the motivation until I pull Beverly to come back into the game, because it feels like there's nothing to grind for. But once again, we'll get into that a bit later. I'm pretty pumped that we did get the Beverly, because it gave me that incentive to keep going. Now, I don't think she's a great one to go Ascension 3. I don't think it's really necessary. Yes, getting those enhanced tiles is kind of nice, but she's not a main damage dealer, so she doesn't need the stats. She's just the support, so she doesn't really need it. But I don't know if I'm going to do it first. I kind of want to, just because, Beverly's sick. So what does Beverly do? Basically, every element has a Beverly, where the active skill is a preemptive 2-round cooldown, which is ridiculous, mind you. A preemptive 2-round cooldown that converts the 4 nearest red tiles to yellow. If you look at fire, has forced. Water has, is it Kraken or Clacken or something like that? That dude, I can't remember who the green version of this is, but they all have the same sort of active skill. Now, they do vary in their chain combos, their equipment skills and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure they all have the same breakthrough as well. At least I know Force does, because I have him. Where this one, if it's not used on the turn you have it available, the next turn it'll increase the number that you convert. And then also when we get it maxed out, we're going to increase the tile converting count by 1 just straight up. So it's going to be a 5 tile conversion, which is really nice. And the cool thing is that these guys are all 5 stars. So eventually, if you do play the game long enough, you will get them to that max breakthrough, hopefully. Obviously RNG is a big factor in it, but 5 stars, not like trying to do a 6 star. So not too bad. Give it a year and you'll be there. Don't worry, free to play. And by the way, my account is still free to play. That is the other thing that I did want to mention. But as for her chain combo, I'm not a massive fan of her chain combo. It takes a 5 chain just to do 1 row of damage, and then 9 and 11 is going to give you the cross, with only a 5% damage increase from 9 to 11. Now, we do get the added bonus of, with her equipment skill, that when she hits someone with that chain skill, it's also going to deal splash damage. So it's not too bad, but all in all, she's just here because lightning is where I'm at. I love lightning, and we're getting the converting. So it's a really good auto converter. And that's the one thing that I want to mention, is Irridian, in my opinion, is a god at manual play, because when we look at Irridian, we make 2 yellow prism tiles, which means when you step in it, the direction you're going, the next 2 tiles in that direction also get converted. So effectively with this ability, by doing 2, you're actually getting 6 tiles converted. Now, it is a 3-round cooldown, no preemptive yet. You got to upgrade to get the preemptive on that. The control you have over your comboing with her is ridiculous. However, when we look at something like Beverly is 15 times better on auto, because the auto on something like Irridian is absolutely trash. It just places like 2 that are directly behind you. It doesn't use the converging path that it creates when you step on it when it does the auto. It's absolutely horrible. So for me, getting Beverly is amazing for my auto progression. And the other thing is, when you're doing it on full auto, because you're effectively only getting 2 tiles changed with Irridian instead of the 6, because the AI is that dumb, you're getting 2 uses. You're getting your second use out of Beverly on the turn that you get the first use out of Irridian. So you're effectively sort of getting like 8 tiles conversion compared to 2. Obviously with Irridian, if you get her upgraded, you can do more. But Beverly, an absolute beast. Now, when I was doing my summons, I did also get something else. I got a second version, a second copy of, what's his name? Is it Sharon? I'm confused with names in this game. Sharon's a dude and Michael's a chick. I'm just confused a little bit because I'm very basic in my understanding of names and culture. So we did get the second copy. So when I look at building a fire team, I'm pretty set because I do have him and Forced. And this one here will get me to this one, which gives me preemptive on his active skill, which his active skill is going to deal like AoE damage where the train runs through and knocks them back, but also convert tiles to red. So he's pretty good for the red team, and I'm pretty glad that I got that preemptive for when I do start making it. But I'm going to work on my Thunder team first because I just love the designs of all of these Thunder characters. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the other cool thing for my team specifically about the Beverly is that she does convert red tiles, which synergizes well with my Seleucid, who also converts red tiles away with his ultimate. Obviously, he's going to fall off for me, but hey, I'm just enjoying the 3 stars. I'm not telling you guys to build them. And that's the other thing with this game. I'm probably not going to be doing too many guides as such. I've said this before. It's more just I'm thoroughly enjoying the combat in the game and just the playthrough. And because there's nothing competitive to really reach for, I don't see the need for trying to get too crazy on that sort of stuff, but we will be covering characters that we build and Ascend 3 and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where we are at. And like I said, Beverly, so good for my auto progression. We're currently working on, like I said, I don't know who I'm going to go first, whether it be Beverly or whether it be Michael. The problem is none of my core units of Beverly, Michael, and Irridian, none of them have like a really needed ascension. Like this one gives normal attack damage for the ascension. Like I want something where it's gonna like change my character and like really impact them. Like a lot of the breakthroughs, like if one of my ascensions gave me preemptive or something like that, it'd be huge. But the problem with these 3 is they've all got a very, very average ascension 3. And the reason I'm not gonna like be grinding fire or anything, because I gotta get them to ascension 2 before I can actually check that. Yes, someone's probably got a document, but hey, I'm gonna complain instead. So I think I'm just gonna pick between Michael and Beverly. I think I like Beverly's art more, but we might go Michael just so our main damage dealer is up there. But I will decide. But like I was saying earlier, and I don't know if this will become its own video, but I'll just talk about it a bit now. As you can see, I'm capped on stamina. Even since I got the Beverly, it's been sort of a struggle because for me, like you clear the campaign in about a week, and then it's sort of the end game, I guess, is just ascending your Aurorians and climbing Spire. And I think that's just about all I've really figured out for what the end game is. Most games, there's either PvP, which I have no issues with this game not having PvP, or there's gear, and I know a lot of people hate gear, but it gives you something to grind for. So I just fell into that slump in this game of like not knowing what I'm grinding for. If it's literally just to max out every unit in my box, I don't have that desire to jump in and really get into it. So I'm hoping they do an update soon. They announced that they've had 5 million. I don't know how the 5 million works, whether rerolled accounts count for 1 each. I'd imagine they'd have to. But like, if you've got 5 mil going, like hopefully we can get an update and hopefully get some nice events or new content to do or something to really give the game an end game feel for something you're grinding for other than just maxing out all your Aurorians. So that's where I'm sort of at in the game. Let me know. Like it's not like a straight whinging about the game. It's just, that's my vibes at the moment. And you know, if that's what it is, maybe it's not the game for me, but the problem is I really do thoroughly enjoy the combat in this game. I enjoy the characters, the designs. Like, look at Michael here. The designs are sick. So all around, I'm thoroughly enjoying the game, but I'm just at a slump of I don't know what I'm logging in for every day, if that makes sense. Anyway, guys, got the Beverly. So now I do know what I'm logging in for every day. It's to get that Beverly up there and get that art. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.